My love for you is all I need. 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 What's up, Danny? My love for you is all I need. All I need. All I need. Baby. All I need. All I need. You're all I need. Baby. All I need. We're gonna get started here in a few minutes. I'm gonna let some people get their notifications and then we'll get started. I'm hoping that everything we do just keeps growing, and I wanna make sure that I keep on showing that your love is all I need, my baby. Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna let this track play through real quick and then we'll get started. Got a few things to cover, but I'm gonna try to keep it concise with some important stuff I want to go over tonight. It's been a minute since I've been live. We're gonna talk about that a little bit as well, and kind of what Creole and I have been working on. It's a lot going on behind the scenes. But we'll get there here in a little bit. So let's let this track play and then we'll get started, y'all. You're knocking on my door. You take off what I've been wearing. Nothing's changing. Yeah, we're on a lifeline. Running out and you're calling me your type. 8 o'clock, you're acting like a night. What's up, Joe? We're gonna get started after this track plays. A few things to cover and go over tonight. I really, and let me know if I'm peeking in the mic. I see I don't know why I'm peeking like that. Let me know if I start to get distorted, y'all. I went bankrupt unbaking myself and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. I guess Dusty would have worked too, huh? The Celsius heist. Wow. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know we haven't been live in a while, y'all. I've been doing, again, y'all, let me know if my audio is too loud in the mic, because, I don't know, I'm getting some weird levels over here. But, yeah, y'all, I've been on Instagram a lot more, creating content. As you all know, we have been doing the Sovereign series, microdosing Sovereign series, which we are going to continue doing. There's just some other things I've had to put my focus on the past couple weeks. So we will continue back on that. It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on. So I appreciate y'all continuing to ride with us. And we're going to just jump right on to it, into it. So first of all, I want to share that Creole and I will be relaunching our website. And why is this important? Why does this matter to you all? With this website, we're also launching a store, and we are selling products on this store specifically tailored towards the crypto community. So I've been having so much fun developing these products and really thinking about and tuning into the minds of crypto heads and Bitcoiners and things of that nature to create just some cool, unique products that I don't see out there. So that's what Creole and I have been doing, and the launch, we're going to be launching around the beginning of November, right? So if you come over here to the solo.to link, the solo.to link is in the description, and click our website button, you can subscribe to our email list. And what we're going to be doing throughout the month of October, and specifically for our community, is sharing special offers and exclusive soft opening access. So you'll have access to these items before anyone else. You'll have a special discount code, again, especially just for this community. And we want to hear your feedback on the products. And I'm actually wearing a product right now, and you can't see it too well in this video, but that's okay. I'm going to leave it a little bit of a mystery, but super excited about this collection that we're launching. So yeah, hop on over to the website, subscribe to our email list, and we'll be dropping information throughout the month of October and opportunities to have access to these items before we officially launch. So thank y'all in advance for that. Okay, let's dive right on into it, y'all. So I wanted to shout this out, Akutars. For Mega OG Akutars, they are giving us access to commercial rights, and that went live today. So this is very, very exciting. Anytime that you have commercial rights and can capitalize on the work that has already been done, right? It's amazing. It really does open a world of opportunities. And hold on to that note, because we're going to come back to this near the end of the stream, okay? I also wanted to show this artifact. This is kind of a sneak peek of some physical shoes. Now, this person did say crypto kick, but these aren't the crypto kicks. Must be a artifact specific sneaker that they're working on. But again, super cool to see Artifact bringing all of these visions into reality, right? So a lot of exciting stuff going on with Artifact. All right, I wanted to touch on this real quick as well. This was an article, 5 blockchain projects to focus on in 2023. They shouted out Rootstock, RSK, and this is cryptodaily.co.uk. Now, again, if you all have been, engaged with the channel in our most recent Sovereign series, I go in depth on Rootstock and RSK. Okay, so here it says, Rootstock RSK, Bitcoin-based smart contracts. It's almost impossible to look at the future of crypto without including the largest blockchain, Bitcoin, in the conversation. Our third project selection for a futuristic future in the blockchain space is Rootstock, a project offering users decentralized finance built on Bitcoin. While Bitcoin was specifically created with high restrictions when executing smart contracts in a bid to make it very secure and robust, the launch of blockchains such as Ethereum challenged the developers to create a better platform that could execute advanced smart contracts on Bitcoin. So, again, Rootstock, we know it's a side chain and is secured by Bitcoin. Same thing with Stacks, right? These solutions are fantastic options to bring smart contract capability secured by Bitcoin, right? So, really cool stuff there. Now, I want to get into the meat of what I wanted to talk about tonight, which is Bitcoin and tough portfolio decisions. So, y'all let me know in the chat as I go through this. I really want this to be a conversation. I've been really reconsidering some positions that I have, and struggling to make very, very tough portfolio decisions in order to have liquidity to buy Bitcoin right now. So, I'm buying Bitcoin every single day. Literally every single day, I'm buying Bitcoin as with DCA, dollar cost average, right? But with all the conversations around, the market potentially going lower, right? With greater catastrophes around the corner with the macro environment, right? I am really considering the fact that we may go lower, right? And that $15,000 Bitcoin, that $10,000 or $12,000 Bitcoin, I think Crypto Crow called a $9,000 Bitcoin. With that as a potential, I'm really having to reassess some things right now. And so, one thing that I've been asking myself is, can I justify having certain assets right now, knowing the potential that Bitcoin will go lower, right? What's up, Danny? Just saw the Tesla AI bot. Cool stuff. Yeah, I think I saw a video or something like that. And AI, y'all, real quickly, not to derail. I should have came to your comment later. But y'all, AI, that's something I've really been looking into, the conversations around AI and its impact on the future of humanity. Some very interesting conversations there. Okay, so going back over here, one thing that I've been asking myself is, can I justify having certain assets right now, knowing that Bitcoin could go as low as $10,000, right? And so, uh, basically, what I have decided to do is put one of my Aku chapters for sale. So, if y'all been here for a while, y'all know that I have all 10 chapters of the of Aku, the original 10 chapters. And I've been a very proud owner and a very proud moon god in owning all of these chapters. But what I have been realizing is that, one of these chapters is chapter 3. It's like one of the most coveted chapters. It is the highest price chapter. And it became the bottleneck for people to become moon god because there's only like 570 of them, right? And so here I found myself this week thinking, okay, here I have this Aku chapter, which is worth a good dollar amount. Y'all can look it up. Can I really justify holding on to this chapter? Like, what is my priority right now in this bear market? And even though I'm head over heels for Aku, and I still 100% believe in the project and what Micah and the team are doing, I cannot justify holding on to this high price NFT, right? So I had to make a super tough decision to put this NFT up for sale, and we'll see if someone bites. But I had to put that up for sale because I have realized that the highest priority right now is accumulating Bitcoin. Period, point blank. It's the highest priority. And I think another thing that made me realize that is going deeper down the rabbit hole. Let me say this, y'all. Bitcoin is a journey. It's not something that you read a few books on one year and think you're done. It is a journey. And every single day, every single week, every single month, I'm learning something new, and I'm realizing the rabbit hole doesn't end. It just gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And it's like every time I'm just reminded how crucial Bitcoin is. And with that said, that's something that I had to make a decision on, right? And so I just wanted to talk about that as we have this time to really sit and look at our portfolios, reassess, goals as well. That's another thing I'm having to do. I met my goals. I met my Bitcoin goal back in 2019. And so now I'm realizing I need to make another goal. I need to continue accumulating and continue to have goals with the amount that I want to hold, right? So I think it's really important to be doing that right now, is reassessing priorities. What is the most important thing right now during this bear market? And also reassessing goals, making new goals for the upcoming bull market, right? And so, yeah, chapter 3, like I said, it's up for sale right now. I hate it. Really tough decision, but gotta do what we gotta do. And I will say this, I'm also playing the game of I can always buy it back, right? So if making this decision right now means that I go back and buy the chapter 2 at double the price or 3 times the price, I'm willing to do that to make sure that I have the liquidity to put in Bitcoin right now. You know what I mean? And so I wanted to also read this Forbes article because I thought this was really good. And this article was just generally talking about financial decisions in general and financial plans in general, but I thought this was good information to keep in mind again as we navigate this bear market and start reassessing and adjusting our strategies and plans. Okay, so here it says, there's no set answer for the things you should do or ought to do. That's open-ended. The only real answer is what you decide is important to you and of the highest value. When we face hard choices, we shouldn't beat our head against a wall trying to figure out which alternative is better. There is no best alternative. Instead of looking for reasons out there, we should be looking for reasons in here. Who am I to be? Put another way, you can find the right answer to a hard choice if you consider which option best aligns with the person you want to be or the values you want to live by. This is how you can start making much higher quality financial decisions. When you build a strategy that accounts for your financial reality and reasonable future assumptions, and then factor your values, goals, and priorities into that framework. That allows you to stay grounded in what the numbers are telling you, but it also points to the secret to making financial decisions that bring you the most happiness and fulfillment. Right? And so what this kind of reminded me of is Breed Love, and I'm going to play a clip here, and hopefully I didn't have a chance to test audio. Really, this live almost didn't happen. I don't know if any of y'all are using Brave browser, but Brave browser has just been acting up for me over like the past few weeks. I don't know what's going on with Brave. I've tried every solution possible, Google, Reddit, Brave forums, everything, and nothing is working. So that's why I'm in Firefox right now. And I can confirm that it is Brave because Firefox is working perfectly fine right now. Um, how did I get on that tangent? So all of that to say is, yeah, this live almost didn't happen tonight, but we're here and we're gonna keep it moving. Okay. So, what I was saying, this whole piece right here reminded me of something, and I had heard this before, but reminded me of Bree Love. We're gonna go over here. Basically saying how your portfolio, what you're holding, should reflect your worldview. And I'm gonna play this. Y'all let me know in the chat if you can't hear the audio. I didn't have a chance to test this out beforehand.
I would say I don't like to should. I'm not here to prescribe people what to do, tell them to buy Bitcoin. I'm not here to sell you Bitcoin. I am here to encourage you to ask good questions and pursue what findings you have in the wake of asking good questions. So there's always that standard disclaimer of this is not financial advice, and then they'll say a bunch of stuff. Well, this is financial advice. Go and develop a robust worldview for yourself, right? Ask good questions, look at the world, think deeply, rely on the opinions of others, not anyone individually exclusively, but a broad set of others, right? Synthesize ideas from a number of people, assimilate your own worldview from that. And after you've constructed this worldview, make your portfolio reflect that, right? You should own what you believe in. What you own, the property relationships you hold should reflect your actual convictions about the world. Otherwise, you're going to be shaken out of your position.
So I wanted to play that. And going back to the tough decisions that I'm making right now with my portfolio, I believe in the Aku vision 100%, right? I believe in the CloneX vision, or otherwise I wouldn't have such a big position in them in the first place, right? Which I've talked about many times. When it comes down to my NFT portfolio, 90% of the NFTs that I hold are, in my opinion, blue chip projects with fantastic, incredible creators behind them, communities behind them, ideas and innovation behind them, right? So 90% of my NFT portfolio is between Aku and CloneX. So with that said, that's why the decision was so tough this past week, because I do believe in it so much. But what I'm realizing again is what takes priority over that. And the priority is Bitcoin, which leads me to this other clip of Breed Love kind of talking about, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if it all burned to the ground, Bitcoin would be the last one standing, period, point blank. It's not a debate. It's not a discussion. It's truth, right? If the entire blockchain industry fell to the ground, the only thing standing would be Bitcoin, right? And he talks about it in a much more eloquently than I do. So let me play this clip.
I think Bitcoin is a unique, path-dependent, one-time invention or discovery. I've written about this in the number zero in Bitcoin, where I compared the success of the numeral zero and the Hindu-Arabic numeral system to something like Bitcoin, that it's just a system of information processing, which ultimately that's what money that is economically superior. So it outcompetes all other, the Hindu-Arabic numeral system outcompeted all other numeric systems, right, and became the global standard. I think Bitcoin does something similar. It wipes out all other forms of money and becomes a global standard. So that said, I think there's full consolidation at layer one. I think Bitcoin is, when all the dust finally settles, it's the only economic institution left standing. Like, it's the only thing that matters at layer one. Now, all of these other features and functionality, we mentioned smart contracts earlier, maybe there will be some type of experiment with physical property rights. You know, I'm not sure how all that works. It's a little too bleeding edge for me. Maybe that gets pushed up into layer 2, 3, 4 on top of Bitcoin. But
Right, layer 2, 3, 4. Again, talking about the root stocks, the stacks, right? But yeah, I completely believe this myself, right? At the end of the day, Bitcoin is Neo, it is one, and it would be the last thing standing. So, again, y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think. We have one more section to go through. Danny, yeah, Brave browser has been messing up for me. Also, was looking at getting back to Google Chrome. Yeah, I've never had an issue with Brave browser. Never. It's been fast, it's been reliable, but I don't know if it's a recent update. I don't know what has happened, but over the past like 3 to 4 weeks, I'd say, I've noticed something terribly wrong happening with it. So I'm in Firefox and everything is smooth as butter right now. So yeah, it might be deuces to Brave if they don't get things working well. And Creole was having issues as well. So I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it's just this recent update or what. All right, let's move into this next part here. And this is really important. Because I've really been spending a lot of time with building in the bear market and what that looks like for me, right? And I've been observing and seeing what that looks like for other creators and other people in the space. So it's a very, very interesting time, and it's really incredible to step back and see how everybody across the crypto community is utilizing this time, right? So with that said, I just wanted to touch on a few things that I am working on right now and what building in a bear market means to me and is looking like for me right now. So I definitely want this to be a conversation, y'all. Hit me up in the chat. Let me know what you're doing, what your thoughts are at this time. What are you focused on right now since things have slowed down? All right, drop that in the chat. So the first thing I want to touch on is education. So one of the things that I decided to invest in is Pump's Crypto Academy. I looked at the course, the curriculum, very excited for what's ahead in the coming weeks. And, you know, more so than that, I'm really looking at what doors this academy is going to open as well, right? So again, education, what are we doing to continue our education and, you know, build more knowledge in the space? Also understanding the macro environment, right? Really stepping outside of crypto, stepping out and really seeing the broader view of what is going on in the nation, in the world, etc., right? And also self-development and challenging one's beliefs. And what I mean by that is it's great to be educating ourselves on crypto, taking additional courses, looking at content, all this kind of stuff. But like, what are you doing to actually improve yourself as well? And that's something that I've been doing, right? And challenging your beliefs And I think this is important when we go back to what Breedlove was saying about, you know, sourcing many different opinions and developing your worldview, right? Part of that is making sure you're challenging your own beliefs. And by challenging your own beliefs, are you intentionally or actively looking for information that may conflict with what you believe? And so, an example of that would be, and I wish I had the Discord pulled up. I posted in the Discord some videos about energy. I just posted this a couple days ago, and this concept of the great simplification. And so, you know, one thing that Bitcoiners say is that using more energy is good or necessary for the advancement of humanity, right? And another interesting thing that was brought up in the past was the Kardashev scale. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But again, it's this idea that the more energy we consume, the more humanity is able to advance, right? And so what was interesting about this other video about the great simplification is basically it's saying it's in direct opposition to that idea. Basically what this other opinion is saying is that we actually need to simplify and consume less energy. And so I thought that was interesting. But again, long story short, is how can we also challenge our beliefs during this time and make sure we're seeing a full round, a full view of a topic or an issue. Another example, I've been listening to a lot of content over the environment. Again, a lot of opposing views on that. So I think that's important right now as well. Another thing is networking. And I haven't been the best at this, but I'm trying to do better during this time. But another example would be Palms Crypto Academy. Signing up for this has already given me incredible networking opportunities with people in the industry and those who are looking to get into the industry. NFT communities, right? If you're a part of these NFT communities, whether it's CloneX, whether it's, something else, are you being active in those communities and developing those relationships? That's something I need to be a lot better at. I've been slacking on that. Another thing is also in real life events as well. A great example of this will be local Bitcoin and crypto meetups. These are happening all across, if you're in America, they're happening all across America in major cities, right? You can look this stuff up. So are you even building those in real life relationships and connections? Because that can open up a lot of doors, and it's a lot of information that you can get tapped into when you surround yourself, especially physically surround yourself by like-minded individuals, right? Increasing income. This is an important one right now, right? Especially with the state of the economy. We see some layoffs happening and things of that nature. And it's just like, do you have a plan B? Right? If you're working a 9 to 5 right now, do you have a plan B? Do you have a plan C? Do you have other sources of income? And so one thing that I have been acting on is low cost businesses, right? What's something I can get started up, low cost, not a lot of overhead, and start generating additional income. Y'all, I'm even thinking about starting back freelancing at this point, right? If that means I can make an extra, few hundred or extra thousand a month, whatever it turns out to be, that's more money that I can put into these cheap assets right now. So again, increasing income, launching a store, right? Again, that will be increasing income and it's low cost as well. Commercial rights. is another thing that I'm looking heavily into. So if we have these NFTs and we're a part of these communities, if these NFTs have commercial rights, how can I use that to, again, bring in income? How can I capitalize off of the work that's already been done, off of the brand, off of the community that's there? And so, with Aku Mega OG Akutars just having commercial rights, that's something that I'm starting to think about. How can I use that or capitalize off of that? In CloneX with 3D commercial rights, I already have some stuff that I'm working on with that, y'all. Like we gotta get it going, y'all. I don't know if y'all have been watching a lot of content around, again, the state of the economy and just the world, y'all. It's wild. What's going on in UK right now is wild. Like, I really had to do some reading on that. I still have more reading to do on that to fully understand what's going on over there. But y'all, this is the time to buckle down, make a plan, and take action. Take action. Take action. Like, like I cannot stress how important it is to get things going right now. This, what's ahead could be really tough times for a lot of people. It could be a tough time for you, right? It could be a tough time for me. So, tough times will be coming, right? But how can we flip that into a positive scenario for ourselves, right? How can we grow from this experience? How can we increase our income? How can we increase our assets? How can we start building businesses during this time, right? This is a build time. This is just a get down and dirty, get in the zone and start building. And that's what I've been doing. But note on that, don't drive yourself crazy. Don't end up having a meltdown. Make sure you take some breaks. I've had to remind myself to take breaks and not completely lose my mind. But again, we got to get serious and take this time right now as a major opportunity. I'm treating this time as if it's the last opportunity we have. That's how I'm viewing the next 2 years. That's me. Danny, yeah, I've noticed that one of the keys to prosperity in a bear market is cash flow. Yes, cash flow. Cash flow. Cash flow, DCA, research and education. Like, that is everything right now. Whew, man. And people sleep. We can't be sleep. And lastly here, probably what everybody's wanting to kind of talk about is portfolio, right? DCA. DCA is everything right now. And I will say this, y'all. The only thing that and I made this decision about a month and a half ago. The only thing that I am DCAing into right now is Bitcoin. That is the only thing. I'm not dollar cost averaging into ADA, Stacks, DOT. All of that is on hold right now. Because again, I see Bitcoin as the main priority. And I'm also seeing building these businesses as a main priority as well. So that's another thing that I'm doing is Bitcoin comes first, businesses and cash flow come second, everything else comes third, right? That's where I'm at right now. And that's how I'm proceeding with my priority list. But, some other things that can be done right now is opening positions in projects that you believe in. Like I said, I have opened a sovereign position, right? collecting NFTs you believe in. Again, if you have some extra money that you want to throw at NFTs you believe in, I mean, sure, go for it. Again, that's not my personal priority right now, unless it's something, again, I truly, truly, truly believe in. But this is the perfect time. Floors are low. Floors are low, man. Wow. It's an incredible time to get into some of these blue chip NFT projects. And also reflecting on what you can do better in the next bull run. This has been major for me. I've been doing a lot of reflecting. I've been doing a lot of reflecting on what could have been and what I could have done better, even just 6 months ago, right? And of course, one of those things is taking more profits. Y'all, when I tell y'all, come 2024, I am about to be a pro player in this NFT game. This is, the past couple of years has been such a beautiful experience in NFTs. And I've learned so much about how the market moves, about how people play these airdrops and these trades, and just kind of the psychology behind that, and kind of the just starting to understand and know what to expect with all of these different drops, right? And so in retrospect, I see everything that I did wrong. I made beautiful moves over the past couple years, but I should have been taking more profits. It always comes down to taking more profits, right? So I'm very excited for the upcoming bull run because I'm really going to know how to play this NFT game. And I also know how I'm going to play the alt game as well, meaning selling out a lot of these current positions that I have and any future alt positions that I have. Y'all, we got to start. Woo, we got to start taking profits, man. We got to start taking profits, man. And so lastly, I just kind of wanted to read through this building in a bear market article. I thought this was kind of cool and some cool points that Mark made in this. What drives your motivation? What pushes you to keep working, fighting when things get tough? Is your product service going to change the world and help millions? Do you just want to prove to yourself that, yes, you can do it? Are you solely driven by money? Disclaimer, this is not a good start. And to preface this or give context, he's really talking about talking to builders and, projects and things of that nature. But I think a lot of what he's saying in here could directly correlate with the individual investor as well, right? So as I'm going through this, you can kind of think about how does this apply to me and my vision for this bear market. Whether you're developing a cryptocurrency or a NFT project, a bear market will steer the audience away from your hard work, making it very difficult to succeed. This is where your motivation matters the most to manage external factors you have no control over. Bull market pros. FOMO and euphoria generally drive the markets. People invest emotionally and follow the trends and herd. Money is flowing in the market, liquidity is high, and people are looking where to invest next. Building a community is easier. More people are using social media. Industry keywords are trending. FOMO creates time pressure on investors. Things go faster, right? All of this is super true. Bull market cons, highly competitive. Riskier for investors. Everything costs more money during a bull run. Things going faster can also be negative. You have to deliver as fast as your competitors and with the same minimum standards. So if you've been here through the last bull run or even the 2017 bull run, things move very fast. Their egos are high. There's a lot of FOMO. There is a lot of irrational investing. It's crazy, right? And bear market pros: less competition, but smaller audience, more time to build. Building an audience might be harder, but the supporters you will find will be here for the long term. People really understanding Web3 and its potential are the ones who are staying active no matter what. Forming a strong skilled team is easier. Less demand for talented people means more opportunities to get the right members in. If you launch your project successfully during a bear market, you are building a strong reputation and track record for yourself. All of this is facts, right? Things are just slower right now. The pace is slower. A lot of the nonsense has cleared out of the space. We've seen a lot of people drop off the face of the earth, right? A lot of people who were suddenly talking about crypto or NFTs. Maybe it's some friends who got newly started investing and got excited about the market. They're gone. They're not talking about it anymore, right? So basically it's the real ones who are here right now, and that's something to pay attention to and really start building these connections now, because the ones who are here right now usually know what's up, right? They know the potentials and they're staying active no matter what. So, really something to be paying attention to. Bear market cons: funding is really hard. Growing a community is challenging, even though the competition is lower. People are less engaged during a bear market. Facts. Again, a lot of YouTube viewership is down right now across crypto content. It happens in a bear market, right? People lose interest and they go elsewhere. No FOMO euphoria. You have more time to build a quality project and less competition. As good as it sounds, it also means that people will expect more from you and your team. Each dollar invested in your project will have to be fully deserved, right? This is so true. And especially just having more time to build. That's why I'm like, it's one thing to start building in a bull market. Things are just crazy. The bull market was absolutely overwhelming. It was a lot. But now during the bear market, it's like a moment to breathe. It's a moment to slow down for a second and take things step by step. Pay attention to the details, right? That's what we're doing in the Sovereign series, taking it step by step, looking at all the details. That's what I'm doing with these businesses that I'm working on, taking it slow, paying attention to the details, building something quality, right? These things are the perfect things to be focusing on right now while things are slow and chill. You need to be psychologically strong and persistent. Building in a bear market is not for the faint-hearted. Bear markets are depressing for everyone. Yes. I'm telling you, man, when you see your portfolio, man, when you see your portfolio just like catastrophically drop, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot to take in for sure. Bull and bear markets are both challenging periods for different reasons. One thing, though, that is, in my opinion, harder in a bear market is the psychological aspect of the period. Bear markets feel like plateauing at a low point, yet needing to deliver, keeping your head down and achieving work. And that's where I think, a lot of us need to be at right now, just keeping our head down and continuing to work and doing, the best that we can right now. And y'all, that's all I have for y'all tonight. I appreciate y'all tuning in. As far as future content, like I said, we will be continuing the Sovereign series. I've had to switch focus recently, but I'm going to get back onto that as soon as possible. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be doing this Pump Crypto this Pump Crypto Academy. So that's going to be taking up a lot of my time. So I'm going to do my best. I'm just going to do my best, y'all. It's a lot going on, but I'm hoping between me and Creole we can get more content on the YouTube. And if not, please go to my Instagram and stay in touch. And of course, join the Discord. Creole and I are continuing to post in the Discord right now. And y'all hit that solo.2 link in the description to connect with us further. And like I said, subscribe on our website so you can get notification and exclusive offers for the upcoming launch of our website, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully, we can get back on these lives a little bit more consistently. No promises, y'all. I'm going to keep it real. Woo! All right, y'all. Appreciate it. Have a good one.